take them out, I might just clean them in situ. So it's good to do a good full clean once in a while. Kelly Ashford, glad to see the end of the diesel, says Kelly. Ah yes, Kelly doesn't like diesels. I'm afraid you might be disappointed, Kelly, because it's looking like I might have fixed it. I don't really know what I've done to fix it, because there was nothing apparently really wrong, except for the fact that it died. But I'm certainly not complaining about that. Right. Put the wheels back in then. Right. Shouldn't matter which way they go in, I don't think. Trying to get them back in the way they went. Sorry, I don't know why this is making me concentrate. Mind you, it is fiddly, because these pickups keep popping out. Yeah, it might be best to position the pickups after the base has gone back on, because they do keep popping out. Oh, somebody made me jump. I think that might have been Kelly's. Yeah, well, thank you though, Kelly, thank you. I won't pass on that comment to the diesel. Right, I'm not going to be able to do this without the pickups popping out again, am I? No way. No, let's just get it on and then deal with them. Right, how many pop back out? 2 of them. Okay. That's it, that's 1 back. And can I get the other? Yeah. Yes, I wonder if they might work themselves free again. That one's going to need a bit of a bend down, I think. Bend that down a bit. Yeah, a bit further. That's it. Yeah, so it's a funny angle, that. It should be alright now. Right, let's get that back in. Okay. Well, the pickups are staying in place for now, so let's clean those wheels. In fact, I can clean all the wheels now, assuming I've got the polarity right. It's so easy to fix. If not, it's not a problem at all. But in theory, these should all be shorted together now, and so should these. So it's easy to tell if it's wrong. And don't forget the inside rims. See, they're not so dirty. Right. Let's see if these are all making contact then. So that should be common to that. Yes, it is. And that. And that. That one's not, but oh, it is now, yeah. That's probably just because of all that horrible silicone grease that's all over them at the moment, but that will be going soon. And this side is fine, so all wheels are picking up. All wheels are picking up. So, let's give it some juice. Make sure it's right. And then, I think it should be job done. Right. Well, thank goodness for that. I was expecting a big drama of having to try and change the motor. No, nothing wrong with it at all. Just decided it was going to die. I wonder, incidentally, when it was due for a service. Because it looked like a real mess. Diesels never, steamies forever. I love it. Well, I can't condone it, of course, Kelly, because there's goodness in diesels, in my opinion. But I respect your right to say that. There we go. Right. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? Anyway, it was nice to have a look at a more modern Hornby Ringfield design. And of course, my oldest diesel lives on. Lovely. Okay, let's take it onto the track then. I will put the body on. Normally that's not a good idea, because it tempts fate, doesn't it? Putting the body on before you've track tested it, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. Good. Right, to the track we go then. Fingers crossed let's hope this thing works. Imagine 2 laps and it grinds to a halt again. Then in another hour's time we'll be ready to test it again. No, I ain't doing that. If it doesn't work now, that's it. No, I'm sure it will. As you saw, it was working fine. Right, power then. Here we go. Oops, set the direction. That might help. Oh yeah. Phew. There we are. That's good, isn't it? I wonder if it can crawl now. Let's see. It was never a good crawler, so. No. Well, it's still not. Hang on. Think about or watch. Right, I'm just looking for my... Oh, here it is. Just need my screwdriver. Not screwdriver. I was going to say I always run each loco over with a screwdriver just to get the dust off it. Yeah, don't do that. Obviously. No, paintbrush. Right, here it is. Not a loco I show very often. Yep. It's a loco drive but split chassis, which means the chassis is made of 2 big hunks of metal. One side touches one set of wheels, the other side touches the other, and so there's no pickups. Not a nice idea. Well, it's a nice idea, but of course the plastic spaces between the wheels invariably fail, and that isn't a good idea. Right, just find a better size screwdriver. Where is my big screwdriver? I've got a bigger Phillips head than that. Oh dear, I'm not sure. I might be able to do it with this one. No. That's insane. What have I done with it? 1 minute, folks. See, this is why my servicing jobs take longer than they need to. I'm an imbecile. That's really odd. Where is it? Should be here. No, can't see it. Hang on, is it over here? Oh no, I've got too many tools, that's my problem. No, I'll have to just use one that's a bit too big then, rather than one that's too small. Bear with me. Mind you, I've got, oh, here it is. I was looking for a different one and found the one I was originally looking for. That doesn't happen very often, does it? Okay. Try not to round it off, that would be good. Okay. Yeah, I think it's just the one screw. Let's go for it and see. Yeah, it was. So as you can see, it's a big chunky thing. Yep. And all you do is take off the base. How am I going to take off the base? Well, like I say, my note said I didn't need to take off the trucks, so I won't do that. It'll just be that screw. That screw. Put those to one side. And then this is the bit I don't like. You've got to overcome the annoying clips very carefully. And of course, I think at least one of the trucks has got pickups on it. Yay, a steamy gets a look in. Ah, there you go, Kelly. Yes, a steamy for you at last. And thank you very much, Kelly. Appreciate it. Right, here we go. Right, so we've got these pesky wires attached, so they can just go around. And there you have it, look. You can see the split in the chassis there quite clearly. 2 halves separated with plastic little isolators. So let's just grab part of it with the helping hand, because you don't really want this falling over and chucking the wheels out. Okay, so I think the Vaseline was a good idea on split chassis. Put a bit of Vaseline on these wheels on the insides, and that helps it to conduct. The only concern is that the plastic spacer between the wheels might get corroded if you do that, because obviously petroleum jelly isn't very nice on plastics. But provided you just get it on the metal part, maybe it would be okay. And let's be honest, the plastic spacers break anyway, so we'll see. I don't really know how egregiously the petroleum jelly eats away plastic. It might be worth testing that actually. I've probably got an old split chassis wheel set somewhere that I could just put some Vaseline on. Perhaps I won't do it today. I like to be sure that what I'm doing is right for my locos before I do it. Because if I've got that many of them, I just, yeah, need to make sure it's tested and verified before I do anything permanent. Okay, it's clean. The centre axle is harder to do. I can at least clean the wheel part just by turning it. Don't want to upset the valve gear, of course. Yeah, that needed doing. It was a bit dirty. Get the toothbrush, which should be, just clean it off on the towel. Just give the gear a bit of a clean. Get some of the dirt out from between the teeth. I'm like some trained dentist, aren't I? Gear tooth care. Business idea there for somebody. Of course, you pay for the easiness of the service and the fact that they probably will fail eventually. But not to worry. Okay, so plenty of oil on this because the gear is a massive thing. And it's actually, I think they act as a flywheel as well, don't they? So otherwise, why would you want such a big worm drive? So that's my guess. I reckon they have to double up as a flywheel, don't they? Kelly Ashford. I love her, but I prefer Broom Manor. That's fair enough, Kelly. That's alright. It's hard to beat a Great Western loco, isn't it? Okay. So, if I clamp it, I'm just looking how I can power this. It looks straightforward enough. I can just go onto these little tabs that the front and back wheels pick up from. I have to say how impressive it is. Who was that? Oh, that was Kelly. That every single wheel on this loco, including the rear pony truck here, which is very eccentric, they will pick up. That's quite remarkable, isn't it? That. Yeah. This does have a little bit of a wobble. I think it's due to the eccentricity of that rear pony truck. But as you can see, all speeds it's quite happy. They do tend to bang along a bit at the high speeds, but besides that they're okay. How's the crawl? Very good. Oh, well, not that good actually. Yeah, it's a little bit uneven, but at a high speed it's alright. Yeah, that should have lived to see another day, I reckon. What do you think? Yeah, that's alright. So, we'll be working through the list again. I think the next stream is going to be on Friday, so stay tuned for that. It'll probably be about the same time, probably 1:30, sorry, 1:15, something like that. And we'll see what's next. I'll give you a clue as to